Hey guys, I'm back with another YouTube video. I'm going to talk to you about the fantastic, brilliant news that I like. Basically, Conor McGregor, basically, yeah, okay, and Nikisha Hand, basically, they're both at it, basically, okay. But first off, I better get this off my chest. Is that being the person that you complain about. It's like, oh, I'm going to complain about this person. Hello, Garda, please, please. This person's after doing this, doing that to me. Can you arrest this person? Thank you. And then people around you say, you did the right thing. You did the right thing. And then Conor McGregor, we are arresting you for rape. We got a complaint about you. And then boom. What? This could not happen. I paid her off to shut up, basically. And the thing is, though, Nikisha Hand knew that she's no angel herself, is what it is. Because people know that you fucking loved it, basically, with Conor McGregor. Basically, would you stop, is what it is. You fucking loved it, every bit of it, with him. You know? And then the thing is, when you complain about someone and you think, oh, it's a great thing, basically, I feel great about myself getting it off my chest. And then the thing is, it will slowly come back to bite you in the ass. Of like, what have you done? Yeah. You know? And then the secrets come all out, basically. The chickens come home to roost, basically. And they unfold a lot more things about you. You know, like PIs and investigators, basically, yeah. These are all pros, yeah. They went to college, graduated and everything. They're going to dig down into your lifestyle, is what it is, and find out more information than ever, basically. And then what did they find? Both of them found out. What's going on? You could be going to jail because of your carrying on. What? But he did this. But she did that to me. I don't want to hear it. I'm the judge. I make my decisions. And it's just like when you complain to your family, your friends and all about what happened, you know, Conor McGregor did this, did that, or whatever. Basically, Conor did this, Conor did that, Conor this, Conor that, Conor this, Conor that. Basically, yeah. Family is saying, oh yeah, well totally, you're doing the right thing by calling the police, oh yes. And then turns out, you're getting yourself into trouble. Sometimes it's actually better not to actually call the police, basically, because sometimes it's kind of like, sometimes you might need to push matters into your own hand, as in deal with it yourself. Sometimes it's like, do nothing about the problem, basically. Yeah, true facts, you know, because sometimes it's not always the key thing, because just always two sides to a story, basically, yeah. Always two sides to a story, all the time, basically. So it would be like, oh my god, I told my story. Now we have to hear from the other story. Crap. I wonder what they're going to say. You know what I mean? So it's not all one-sided And then it's kind of like other people have different opinions about Conor McGregor and Nikisha Hand, basically. Yeah. And same with all the other normal people. You know what I mean? Yeah, that are not TV famous or sports famous. Yeah. People will have different opinions on you, as in, like, you look at the people there, yeah, in the courtroom, and then they find you guilty or innocent or whatever. Yeah, as in, like, they make the decisions. Your parents, your friends, your family, they can only be there in the room for you, but they can't make a decision for you. You're going to jail. You know what I mean? They can't say that. They can't do anything. All the parents can do now is, okay, you have to solve this one yourself. I'm here for you. Your friends are here from you, but your friends can't do anything. For you, or your wife, or your girlfriend, or your boyfriend, or your gay partner. Seriously, think about it. Yeah, true. It's in the courts. Once the courts get to you, yeah. And if you look at Conor McGregor, yeah, he has a reputation of being unliked in Ireland for raping women anyway, and other things going on around his social life on social media. You know yourself, guys. Yeah, some people are actually like, no, actually, I'm going to be fair here. Nikisha Hand, you're up to something there. Conor McGregor, we know what you've been at. And then, once it comes to the proper decision, basically, it could be both of them charged in jail, basically. Not so funny now, are we? By telling the truth. Sometimes telling the truth can get you into more trouble than ever. You know what I mean? As in, like, it can happen. Things may not go your way in the courtroom or whatever. People say, oh, you did the right thing. Not necessarily. Sometimes doing the right thing has consequences too. And sometimes doing nothing may actually have good consequences. For instance, yeah, just if you keep annoying someone over and over again about something in the past or whatever, yeah, I think you brought it up in front of someone or in public or whatever, yeah, it's like, oh, why did you do that? You were all calm. Sometimes, like, you shouldn't have said nothing to the fella that walked into the bar. You couldn't keep your mouth shut, could you? And this is like, now look what you got yourself into. People know now. Now people are just going to say, yeah, what happened? What did this person do to you? Yeah, we want to know. And that's just like, oh, for fuck's sake. I was just like, this is what happens when you tell people the truth about someone. Sometimes it's left to be unsaid. Leave it unsaid, basically, is what it is, But oh no, the situation got worse. You know what I mean? Yeah, fair. But anyway, the thing is, there's a lot of people out there, yeah, say, oh, doing the right thing is the right thing. There, please, we need you, Gardaí. We need you. And then sometimes it's like, Garda can actually arrest you for anything and everything. Basically, yeah. And also, whatever happens in the courts, yeah. People in there, yeah. They're like, the people that in there that come up say you're guilty or innocent or whatever, yeah, they're the ones that will make up their minds as like, okay, I don't really like Nikisha Hand. As she wasn't fond of Conor McGregor either anyway. And then it's just like, crap. Both of them are at it, is what it is. Okay, let's have all the vote. So, the jury, what do we have? All in the favour for jail time for both of them? Yes. And then bang, 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 bang. Order in the court. And then it's just like, see what happens. This is all the decisions about certain someones, as in like Nikisha Hand or Conor McGregor or anyone that's been in court, or going to court or whatever. Just bear in mind that anything can happen. They might find extra evidence, or they just might find you, okay, you're up to something that we don't like you, and then boom, you're in jail. Could be 1 year or 2 years, whatever it is. You know what I mean? And it's like, this is your punishment because people that work in there don't like you. They want you in prison. Crap. You know what I mean? Doesn't matter if you're like, oh my god, but Connor's the one that raped me. But the thing is, though, the courts make the decision, unfortunately. You know what I mean? No one else makes the decisions. Not your parents, not your cousins, not your dogs. No one. Not even your employer. Only the judge could judge you. Fuck's sake. So this is the real life, basically, yeah? Anything can happen. Basically, yeah? In the courts for Conor McGregor and Nikisha Hand, basically, is what it is. I know Conor McGregor is not that famous when it comes to Irish soil, basically of people, of what he's been doing and all that back in the day, back in the years, but still, whatever, you could be a super good boy, make one mistake and you have to pay for it for the rest of your life, basically, and same thing for Nikisha Hand. You could say, oh yeah, I'm doing the right thing and everything there, I made a speech and everything, as it's like, yeah, well done and all that, yeah, but the thing is, though, if they find loads of evidence of what you've been at there, and plus as well, there's a lot of people don't realise this. If the court in there don't like you at all, or having a bad day, they will just put you behind bars. I was like, what? But that's mean. As I say, well, this is the world that we live in. Higher up people have the power.